Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to Live Well today and Freedom Friday. Okay, today is Friday and I am so excited because today is the end of the week. For people that work 9 to 5, you get able to go home now and work on your gift. All right, and if you already work on your gift, guess what? You got to be able to even work more. All right. So what we have today, I have exciting topic. You guys know we've been talking about energy food. Today, actually, we're going to talk about primary food that increase or decrease your energy. What is the energy in the first place? If you didn't watch my video about when I talk about energy food, please do so because this is just a continuation of that. So I'm going to go a little bit and define what is energy. And I do want to say, look, if you did not subscribe to my channel yet, please do so because information we are sharing, right? We on the information or knowledge, era now. So please share with your family. Just stop right there, stop the video, click the subscribe button and share because sharing is caring. My kid always telling me that. All right, where is energy? Let's go dive into this. Energy is defined as the strength and vitality required to sustain physical or mental activity. All right, it is your most valuable renewable resource. You can choose activity actually that drain your energy or being. You can choose people who watch this energize you or suck you dry. And you can choose food that fill you or leave you exhausted. Okay. When you learn what gives you energy, this is what happens. All area of your life will improve. This is the truth. I dare you to try this. You will feel much better. If you learn how to find out what in life feels you and what don't, you will feel much better. Try. Take my word for it. Okay? As you guys know, I am a health coach. And that's what I do as a career. I love it. I love helping people getting better. And some of you, if you are someone that you're just looking how to prioritize things in your life, talking about your food intake, talking about your spirituality, trying to find out your gift, and reach out to me because those are my journey. I went to this, I struggled with this, but thank God, and I'm so happy that I can share my journey with you. And thank you for being here. All right. So, what creates or drain energy? We get energy by eating nurturing food and drinking vibrant beverages that support our physical health. All right. Even more critical energy are the relationship we choose to engage. It's not just food. Okay. Yes, we get energy from food, but it's not just food. And actually, I call food, the actual food, we call them in wellness. Those are your secondary food. Your primary food, which is like the first one. Those are the things that you don't see. I call them invisible food. And if you didn't watch my video also on primary food and secondary food, please do so because that's when you can get the foundation of all of this. We're talking about primary food are the food that you don't see. They are invisible food like your career, your finance, your relationship, your home environment, your activity. All your physical activity, your creativity. All of those are food, but you just don't see them. It doesn't mean you don't eat them every day. Actually, indeed, you do. Because, for example, if you're going to work and you have an argument with your coworkers, if the issue wasn't solved, you come home. I promise you, your body knows that something is gone from the inside. What we want to do, most of the time we tend to do, we're going to abuse on the second food. Actually, the second food is supposed to be complementary. But when you have a fulfilling career, for example, and you have a nice environment, you have a good relationship, when you come home, a little bit food that you already full. It makes sense. It helps you to live a long life. Okay, such as like for couple, if you have, intense fellowship. Either way, some people can decrease the appetite, or some people they tend to go for food. Food comfort, food soothe us, all right? Why is that? Why food has so much power? This is why, and I'm showing you today. Food, because food touches our soul. You hear people say all the time when you go to the South and they say, oh, soul food, soul food. Soul food is true. It's not just a statement. It's true. Because what is our soul? Our soul is our mind, our will, and our emotion. So every time we eat, it touches our feeling, which is our emotion. It's part of the component of a soul. Right? Does that make sense now? So I do want you to look forward another dimension. Okay, every time you see food on your mind, just think of this just a physical thing. Actually, it's part of our spirituality. Okay, as we are body, mind, and and just we're in spirit. And our body, this is our body, this is the soul between, and then you have the spirit. So the soul is getting information through the body, through the from the body going to the spirit. The same way the spirit also feed the body, feed the soul to the body. All right. I don't know. I'm not trying to confuse you, but I just want to make it, just to let you know, food is beyond what you think. And as for some of you guys, if you're a Christ lover, from the very beginning in Genesis what happened. The enemy didn't use anything else. I mean, there's a plenty of things he can use. The riches of this life. I mean, the gold, the glorious, the material. But you know what he used food. So just to let us know, we need now to able to master the art of food. The way we nourish our body. All right? So let's go and also put, primary food that increase and decrease energy. We're going to start a primary food to increase energy, okay? If you are particular, like you feel, okay, I eat a good nutrition, but I'm always feel exhausted. Because when you're exhausted, it's not just physical only, it's starting mentally. You drain, you're tired, you wake up in the morning, you feel like, even though you have 8 hours of sleep, you feel like you didn't have enough. And I would say, let's check our primary food first, okay? Supporting friendship. You can nourish your relationship, okay, by supporting friendship, romantic relationship. If you are married or have a girlfriend, or your boyfriend, and work relationship, physical contact. Some of you guys, if you have, your mate, you guys can able to contact each other physically. Compliment each other, hug, kisses, sex. That's how you nourish your relationship. All right. Okay, now let's go to career alignment and fulfillment. Because when your career is not aligned with you, when you are not happy from the inside and out, when your career is not part of your soul, what happens is we get stressed out. You feel like in the morning, you just want to go to work. Oh my goodness, have you, sometimes you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's Monday. And I would say you are not working on your gift yet. If you want to know what is your gift, what God designed you to do, please reach out, because that's what I do. One thing for me, my mission in life is to help others discover the area of gifting. And if it's something that you really want to dive into, and I would say, look on the screen below, you will see my contact, and I would love to assist you. All right? Because it's very important that we find our purpose, our gift in life. If you don't, the world's gonna, it's like the world gonna toss you front and back, and you're never gonna satisfy. I don't think that's what God wants us in this life. He wants to live it. He said, I come, John 10, so you can have life and have it abundantly. My question for you today is, are you having your life in abundantly? Are you living right now? If Christ comes today, are you ready to go? Are you sanctified going? Okay? Because one thing that the promise is that he wants us to advance the kingdom through our gifts. Are you working in your gift today? If you are not, reach out. Lacking information, we are perishing. All right? And for career alignment, what is so important, so this is how you do it. Work the work that you do. Work your joy. Like, let your work be your joy, okay? Let you get fulfillment from your job. That's where you got to know what God actually gave to you on, okay? So, work something that you enjoy. Work that serves the world. Something that's serving the world, something that the world needs, basically, all right? Because that's what we are here for, is to serve. Praise and recognition. I can say this enough. Praise and recognition are very important because these are part of motivation, okay, affect. And balance between diligence and ease. Okay, make sure you balance everything. What is diligence? What you need to do right now, diligently. And challenging tasks, all right? Tasks you are good at, okay? Work-life balance. You need to balance everything in life. We don't want to, even our body, man. The way God designed this body is so synchronic. The body know exactly, like your body, your heart know how much to pump the blood. Your heart right now, your heart, I want to say, every beat, it never miss the beat. Always proportionate. Just function where we go. The cell in our body is amazing. It's a miracle. If you get to study, the human being, physiology, and able to understand the spiritual science, how God designed this body is amazing. Your body can heal itself 99% if we give it a time. All right? Sanctify exercise routine. Let's talk about, because also exercise is part of our primary food. Okay, we want to get this body moving. It's very essential. And then balance activity level, consistency. Okay, consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to be consistent in everything that we do when it comes to our body, because our body is just like when you start something today, and like let's say for example medication, you're taking some medication and you are not consistent, you're not going to see the result. Okay, the same thing about our body is, so the way our body is designed to be consistent. Whatever we feed our body got to be consistent. That's why we need to make sure that we feed the body the right stuff and we drink the right stuff, because the action or the habit of doing it become what, or the action of doing it every time become a habit. Okay, we need to make sure that we got good appetite, because whatever you started doing it, since the body already designed to have that habit go on, just what, it become a lifestyle. If you are someone that like to drink a lot, just what, it become a lifestyle. If you like to eat a whole lot, it become a lifestyle. So choose wisely. All right. So in order to sanctify exercise routine, we have to balance activity, consistency, like I said before, group or solo, bow individually. Make sure you find your own exercise routine. Which one is best for you? Is to work with somebody, exercise body, or is to go on your own, So you need to define that what is best for me. And also choose exercise that is best for you, because if you don't like running, like I said last week, don't run. Go for something else. If you like to do, is a Zumba, or you like to dance, if you like to run, if you like to walk, find something that is best for you, because your body automatically is social to, is to have this type of contentment. Okay, and if you are not giving your body what your body needs, that's why your body gonna work against you rather than for you. All right. We also safety practice. Make sure that you say whatever you do, you are safe, so you don't get yourself injured. Challenging but not taxing. Okay, some of us, it's too much. We want to take in one time. Exercise that is fun. That's why I can say no. Find something that is best for you. Some people like group exercise. Some people don't. Some people want to be solo. Just go on their own. All right, and then our fourth one will be soothing spirituality practice. And I would say also, you got to, like, that's our first thing. In this channel, we're talking about spirituality, okay? That is my privilege and honor to talk about spirituality with you. Trying to be constant on your spiritual journey. Pray, meditate in God, have scriptures constantly, and digging and fun word, soothing word, because the word of God is sweet like honey, okay? And it soothes the soul, all right? Because your soul is longing for that. Your soul needs to get soothed, because your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotion. That's why when something is going wrong in our life, we got circumstances we are facing is affecting those three elements. And what happens is gone to us, because since that soul is between the body and the spirit, just what they all get affected also. That's why everything started mental first. It's in your mind. Like for depression, for example, it started in your mind. Then when you don't deal with it, just what, your physical body gonna get affected. You get sick. And you guys know that cancer is also a result of stress. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better. In order for us to live well today, we need to take care of our body. All right? So pray, okay, and pray scriptures. All right. Now we're going to dive in onto primary food to decrease. Okay, we're talking about primary food to increase. Now we're going to talk about primary food to decrease. And toxic relationship. Okay. Gossiping, that's number one. If you are in an environment where people gossip a lot, people just don't talk about anybody, that negative energy is going to affect you also. All right. Undervaluing worth. If you always undervalue your worth, you are never enough. It's going to also affect you. We want to decrease that. Being alone too much. If you are someone that like to be alone all the time, constantly, every day, you got to fellowship. God called us to fellowship, relationship, okay? He's a relational God. Physical abuse. If you're in a relationship right now, you're getting abused, and you need to get help, okay? Nobody should be in a relationship that's getting abused, physical abuse. That's not right, okay? Verbal abuse also, talk about it. If it's a couple, I would say, pray. Prayer will make things easy. I'm not saying that things gonna, it's not roses all the time, but prayer. Become a woman that pray. Become a man that pray. Okay, because we know the enemy, especially when it comes to couples, the enemy doesn't want us to be together. But if he can separate us, you give him that window, he will come and take all. Okay, so be diligent. Not enough physical contact. Like I said, if you can't get enough people to be together or talk to people, then you're isolating yourself. And we know isolation is not from God, that's for the pure enemy. Too much physical contact sometimes also, okay? So you have to balance this. Sometimes you're just out there all the time with people and you never have time for yourself. And what happens is if you hang out with wrong people, just what you are copying their habits, okay? So we need to, if you are too much out with people all the time, that you don't get enough for you, and you have to balance it, all right? So unwanted physical contact, people that you know they toxin into your life, you got to remove yourself sometime and pray, okay? And let God give you guidance how to deal with people that are really poisoning your life, all right? We're also going to talk about unfulfilling career. If you are in the midst of a career that you don't like, you know, abuse coworkers or boss, work that doesn't challenge you, too many hours, unrealistic demand, gossip in the workplace, you feel like it's just filthy, okay? Work that you don't value, okay? Work that has negative impact on the world. So then you need to do this realization. Just sit down and talk about it, pray about it, and pray that God leads you to your gift. Because I promise you, if you do what is you are gifted in, what God, naturally gift you in, you will feel fulfillment and you will be happy. I promise you. I love my job. Like I can be in this job. I can have coaching. I can coach people from morning all the way to night, and I'm not gonna get tired. You know why? Because I'm finding my fulfillment doing that, and that's what every job should be. You know, the work that God put on you. Your gift should be that way. All right. So we need to decrease that. Spiritual dissatisfaction. People, you got to get to the source. I'm not sure this enough. If you are not connected to the source, then you can't have the resource. And we need resource in this life so we can be able to move from day to day. So connect to the source of your life. Who gave life to you? Where your worth come from? All right? Okay. Now, I do also want to give you kind of like a couple tips for increasing energy. Okay, practical now. I'm talking now about practical things that you can do to increase your energy. Take one day a week, right, where your goal is just to relax and recharge. I mean, your off day. I know some of us, oh my goodness, like it's off days, but just what we treat it just like a work day also. We need it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's off, just take time for yourself. Be in tune to yourself. Be in tune to your mind, your will, and your emotion, and your spirit, and your body. This will take you a long run. I promise you, you will live well today. All right? Sleep all day if you want to. Read books. Go to the spa. Get a massage. Do some light and fun cooking. I love, you can join me. And also, next year, I'm going to launch my cooking YouTube channel next year. And I am telling you guys now, and I'm announcing to you, get ready. We're going to do a whole lot of cooking. Oh, yes, a whole lot of cooking, okay? Fun. And we're going to cook with love, okay? Keep bioindividuality in mind. Bioindividuality is very crucial, because that is a bioindividuality. If you never hear me define that, is when you're just thinking, somebody else, whatever somebody is doing, it may not be the best for you. So you need to find your own. Okay, like for bioindividual right now on food intake right now, somebody may eat pasta and they're okay with it, doesn't bother them, but it doesn't mean pasta will be good for you. Or somebody may adapt like a let's say keto diet, and they're fine, they lost weight, they're good, they feel good, but it doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. So bioindividuality is very crucial. All right. The only rule is that you do things that will relax and recharge you on that day. Just focus on you. All right. Go for a high quality food. If you work 9 to 5 and you feel like you're always stopping by fast food, at least on your off days, make yourself special. Whenever you can, choose high quality food, organic, local grass fed, sustainable, fair trade. This type of food are much more energized for the body and better for the planet also. So choose food that are gonna nourish you, not food that will cheer you up. If you're eating meat, find some organic grass-fed meat, all right? And we all will lead into a sustainable planet, okay? A sustainable world. Make every meal a ritual. When I say this, you know what? When you look at Japanese culture, the way they eat, and we can look at all this throughout. I'm here in Italy, and I can see the ritual that Italian has when it comes to food. Italian can take 2 hours and just sit down there and eat and talk and just make connection. But in the Western world, Lord help us. We get the food, we just chop it out like if it were a machine. Quick and get out. No. To live well today, we also, digestion starting in your mouth. We need to start from there. Look your food, taste your food, savor your food. Sit down and check the colors and just be grateful. And some of us, when we get our food on, you want to do the grace is so fast. Take time to pray and thank God for the food. All right? Let us be mindful of that every time that we want to eat. What I'm eating right now is good for me. And, I'm accountable too. Sometimes you just on that environment, but we have to remember and do the right thing when it comes to our body. So, make every meal ritual. Sit down. Some people like to make it romantic. Some people we have, some flowers, some candles. Some people like to make it romantic. Breathe. Put your fork down between the bite. Slow down, chew it. Make your food and the experience look and feel beautiful. It will greatly help your digestion and happiness. And this is so true. You will be more satisfied, actually, in the process. And your weight will balance out naturally. So you don't have to do the yo-yo diet, okay? I don't think that's what God designed the body for. It's not like, oh, now I need it. I need to lose it. Okay, yo-yo, and then, no. So what happens later when you get through your diet phase? Okay, but we can actually decrease, food that are not serving us and increase the food that serve us. Create a morning routine, to set the tone for each day. Like for me, for example, my morning routine, every time I wake up, I thank God. I open my mouth, I put my foot on the ground, I'm coming for prayer, and I go for my for my devotion. It's very critical. You got to get the salt first so you can get the energy from that day. And you can get the tool, you can get the wisdom to go fit, because you don't know what you are facing. You don't know what the enemy is preparing for you. So you also have to go, to your closet and receive from your Father and get ready. It's a battle. Every single day we are in the battlefield. All right? So, and take some time in the morning. Breathe, meditate, like I said, pray, journal. I like to journal also in the morning. Make breakfast. There's no requirement here except simply blocking out some time to engage in activity that feel great. Pick few things you like to do and experience them. It's very beneficial. Also, find a body for support. This is very awesome. Yesterday I have a privilege to meet one of my sisters, and it's just a privilege. Start, exercise, go to the gym, and together, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. So find somebody that can be your body to support you on this journey, whatever journey you are doing for your wellness. Okay, get support from health coaches. I'm here too. You can reach out. I do coach people online. Virtual coaching, which is great, is awesome. Okay, a therapist or simply a friend. Schedule dates session once every 2 weeks, at minimum, to talk about yourself, process emotion with unblazed person. Listen, somebody like unbiased, somebody that is not going to judge you, somebody that's going to point finger on you, but somebody going to love you and listen to you. It's very critical for our health. I don't know, we all need somebody to help us along the line. I need somebody. I also have a mentor. So as I'm mentoring somebody else also, that's always until we get to the top. Jesus Christ is our best mentor ever. He's everything. So as we are living here, sisters and brothers, ladies and gentlemen, we need support, okay? So, and I'm available. You can reach out to me. I do have my information on the description below if you need someone just to listen to you, because that's part of your wellness. To live well today, you have to make those as a priority, okay? Not just that we like to work, but we have to make sure that we nourish our body spiritually, physically, emotionally, okay? All right. Now you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Those are extra tips just to increase your energy. I wish and I pray that you learned something today. Please share, so you guys know. Watch this video, like it and share. Sharing is caring. Until next time, I'll see you. Stay healthy, my friend. Bye for now.